Yo, what's going on guys? Mr. Bird here. Today we're back with some PvE content. I know a lot of you guys that just started at the global launch, you should be mostly around Sigil 50 to 75. Personally, the first time I did Sigil 74 and 75, which are the last two unique maps, the Rend Blackhand and the General Drakkisath, those two I found to be harder than most other maps. So yeah, even my first time, it took me quite a few attempts. So today I'm just going to be using this Rend deck that I was using in my last video in the PvP arena. With campaigns and PvEs, you guys have to sort of switch up a few units depending on the stage. It will make a significant improvement. The leader, to be honest, it doesn't matter what you use the leader. You can use any leader. The idea of the game is that you should be able to clear the game with any leader in the game, not just Rend. I'm not saying this is the best team. I'm just too lazy to construct a team just for this PvE mode. So I'm just going to adopt what I had recently with Rend. The only changes I'm making is the Whelp Eggs for the Drake and the Banshee for, I think, the Arcane Blast. Yeah, because the Rend Blackhand stage has more than Giants, you'll see. The rest of the units are pretty staple, so I just left it as it is. I've adjusted this so that the level kind of corresponds to the stage. I've disabled all the dungeon boosts, so yeah, the average level is 15, that matches. And also, I've disabled the talents as well, in case you might not have all the talents ready anyway. The only talent I'm going to carry is the cloaking device on the save pilot. Yeah, that's probably the only one. I don't actually know how this is going to go, but let's give it a try. I like a good challenge. Okay, so we're at the start of the stage. You've got Modern Giants that's going to come around both sides, I mean. I don't have Banshee in this cycle, so I'm just going to use my eggs to stop this one. And then I think, yeah, another one comes out here, so I'm going to try to Banshee that one when it gets closer. I'm going to actually, you know what, I'll just crash pilot this thing. Yeah, because that Drake is going to be an issue once it gets on us. I think in the future I'm going to just get my save pilot to attack the Rend to get some value, just because I've got the cloaking skill. Man, these things come back fast. Alright, I'm just going to deploy a random egg here, and I'm just going to take that Modern Giant. And yeah, cycle. I guess it's alright if the Rend gets dismounted, but it's not ideal. I think I'll just save pilot this, and then I'll cobalt the Rend to distract it so that it can give our safe pilot, I should say, some extra shots. That's all you gotta do. Just lay eggs on defense. And I'm gonna Rend this, kill these two things. Even if I get dismounted, it's fine. Oh, but if I don't, then even better. If I get back to my safe pilot and my cobalt, I can repeat that combo again. I gotta kill that Drake. That's annoying. Back to Miner, so we'll do that. Oh, we're back to Save Pilot and Quillball. So this is what you do, right? You just have the Quillball to stop the Rend in place so that your Save Pilot can shoot it. If you don't have the cloaking, it's still doable, but you miss out on one shot. That's why it's important. I'd choose this talent over all the other units. But if you had other talents unlocked, it'll help as well. So we just repeat this. Seems like they haven't even triggered our eggs on the other side. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm just gonna... Oh, I'll use Griffin against Flamewalker because it doesn't attack air. We're back to this combo again, so I'm just going to do that again. And I think this Modern Giant should die. I don't need to possess it. Yeah, looks good. That Rend's still alive, so we'll make sure we get our eggs down where we can. Collect the mines where we can. Kill the Flamewalker. And I think the Firehammer... I'll let it lock on. I don't really have a good response to it. Okay, and now we're back to this. I'm not going to do the Quill Ball again. I think I'll just Crash Pilot and that should kill it. Alright, and now he's back to human form. He's got the Living Bomb talent as well. Now this is where we put our eggs, stack our eggs, get our Murlocs down, distract with our Quill Ball. And yeah, there's a whole lot of things on the map, and I think we should be able to win. And yeah, that's how you do it. Essentially, just figure out the gimmick of the stage boss and just repeat the same mechanics, and eventually it'll chip him down. Next up, we're going to try the General Drakkisath stage. I had a quick scout, so I know that that stage has Core Hounds, Fire Elementals, and basically a whole lot of elemental stuff. Fortunately, they don't have a lot of anti-air, I think. So I'm still going to use my Rend deck as the base of it. I'm going to change the Banshee out for the Drake now. And yeah, I'm still going to only use one talent. I've adjusted some levels so that I can match the stage level of 15.9. Yeah, that stage is 16, so I think that's fine. It's fair enough when it's, yeah, even levels. Okay, so we're at the start of this stage. Just to explain the mechanics of this stage, so if you're first time doing it, you'd have no idea what the heck is going on. So they don't tell you this stuff. So those two paths on the left and right, if you go to the left, you step on this fire little thing with the arrow there, it'll light up a whole bunch of fire onto the right fire pit. Any units that go over the fire pit while it's lit, it'll just all die. Right? So the idea is you want to make sure when you're crossing the fire pit, nothing is on the left hand side that's stepping on the little fire button, if that makes sense. Same thing with here. If you go up to the right, any units that steps on that little symbol there, you're going to have the left side light up, and all units on the fire pit to the left side is going to get grilled. So yeah, let's jump into it. I don't know how many, I might have to try this more than once. So I haven't done this for a long time. So as you can see, even when you have opposition, oh, okay, I didn't see that Pyromancer. Had to sacrifice a Quill Ball. But otherwise, all these units are ground units. So even if they look pretty tanky, without Banshee, you can still deal with them for the most part. I'm going to try to just stack my air units. I actually don't remember if air units get grilled, but usually the idea is just to capture one waypoint first. And okay, I think air units doesn't get grilled actually, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't trigger it, but I'm pretty sure it might trigger, just gonna do this. I think if enemy triggers the button, the air units will get grilled too. I think that's how it works. Anyway, I'm just gonna chill a bit. I'm surprised I even got onto the boss. How the hell did I even get onto him? Well, I'm just gonna take some damage. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, so that's fine. Yeah, you have to take the tower so you can spawn on both sides, or the one closer. I have to kill that Pyromancer. That's the only threat. That's the only anti-air. So as you can see, Safe Pilot, Quill Ball, Warp Eggs are just so useful for PvE campaigns as well. It's ridiculously useful. I can't say it any other way. Alright, now we've got this tower. Everything that comes over on this stage pretty much can't attack air, so we're good. I'm gonna get my Griffin here to make sure we don't take too much damage. Yeah, we're good. I think we just stack our air troops. This is a lot easier than I remembered. This is literally my first attempt in like 2 months. Alright, well, I'm going to try to get back to my Quill Ball. Make sure nothing sneaks on our tower. And yeah, just tank the Quill Ball. I think if you work out the mechanics to the fire pit, it'll basically guarantee your win. Okay, I guess we haven't won yet. If you had the Flame Burst talent on the well pegs, you would have probably won by now. I gotta make sure we don't die here. So let's just play some defense. Oh man. Alright, we're not done yet. We have to play some defense. Oh, this is actually looking quite dangerous. I don't know how I'm gonna stop that Morton Giant. I think the right thing to do is just egg him and then Griffin to try to DPS it down a little bit. After throwing my Murlocs as well. And I have to do this. I think if I lose the tower, I might just spam my Unbound units to try to chip him down in double time. Yeah, looks like I'm not gonna get a push going. Oh my god, that's a lot of troops. Okay, so I'm going to do this to make sure we don't die. Surely we can't lose now, right? I'm gonna wait for an opportunity where I don't have to play non-stop defense. Oh, I got the tower back. That's great. I got the tower back. There is like a million units coming around my way. Like if I had Living Bomb or like the World Explosion, that would be so much easier. Oh man. This is not how I envisioned after that great start. Alright, I have to go in, otherwise I'm gonna lose just because of the time. Yeah, just go all in. Oh, let's go. I didn't mean to make this so close, by the way. I thought I was gonna win after like 2 minutes. So anyway, there you go, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back in the next one. Bye.